Welcome everybody to Allerton for the Game of the Year Awards 2016. I'm Chad, this is Toby and Jason, and we are bringing you guys the best fighting game in 2016. And holy shit, was there a ton of fighting games this year, dude. Probably the biggest year of fighting games ever.
This is probably the hardest category to... This might take a while, guys.
Yeah, like, so bear with us as we journey through the greatest fighting games of 2006.
You're the fighters.
And when we start with the last one on the list, or the first one on the list, you guys are going to understand why I'm so excited.
Do you want me to start at this?
Yeah, let's start at the bottom.
WWE 2K17, EA's UFC 2, King of Fighters 14.
Oh, good on the
Killer. I'm a Roman numerals kind of guy. Killer Instinct Season, I can't tell what it is because it's not in Roman numerals, 3. And
what is that?
Street Fighter 5 are the fighting games that made an impact, I suppose, this year. It's a tough case because I think the fighting and combat when you're standing in UFC 2 is awesome, but when you get to the ground and you war, it's a piece of shit. KO mode in there was fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
See,
and
if you treat UFC like
a Street Fighter. If you don't touch the ground,
just don't put them on the ground. Yeah,
you take out that entire...
Basically, KO mode is where it's at.
Can I get a fucking boxing game again?
No,
you'll
please,
because it's funny. Boxing isn't a thing.
If it
wait,
hasn't,
you can box though?
No.
If with the prominence of Floyd Mayweather, if they didn't put one out, it's not happening.
It'll never happen.
That is true.
So WWE. Okay, it's really to me Street Fighter 5. Let me just say, Street Fighter 5 came out and it was not the game that it should have been. They rushed it out to hit like this Capcom tour. It was missing modes. It didn't have the story mode. It still doesn't have the arcade mode, which fucking breaks my heart because it's my favorite mode ever in a Street Fighter game. But the online was a little janky, but the actual game plays really well.
And the new characters played really well.
The new characters played well. They continuously fixed it and tweaked it all year long. The story mode's in. The DLC has been good. The DLC model is shit. I mean, $5 for a fucking costume is just absurd.
I'm already not getting behind this game.
But the game itself...
You have not done anything to sell me on those.
The gameplay itself it's Street Fighter. It's good. Is it as good as Street Fighter 4 right now? No. But it can get there. And this is going to be a platform. And it was the only fighting game that I continuously went back through all year long. I did not like King of Fighters 14 at all.
What about Killer Instinct from 3 years ago?
I continue to try Killer Instinct. Give those guys credit. They go back and they add new things and they keep adding new characters and they keep trying new stuff. But every season I go back and I fucking can't. I don't know. I don't like Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
I think Street Fighter 5 wins this category. I think it is a good fighting game and they have made it a good fighting game over the course of the year. And I still enjoy the shit out of it. It's so much fun to play.
And this is where I'm at. If you take out the mode that I hate in UFC, and you take out the mode that I really want in Street Fighter, and you put them like on the same level, like I do enjoy the visuals and I do enjoy the variety of combat in Street Fighter, whereas the UFC combat is pretty much, if you take the stand-up, it's just like the same deal. I hate the ground game. I ain't got time for that shit, dude. And it's pretty much just left head kick to the head.
Yeah.
Left head kick to the head. At least in here, like the new characters, I do like fighting with them. I like the animations. I like kind of like the transformations.
It plays really
abilities.
well.
They just shit the bed with it when they released it. And like, it's really hard to say that it is. But where they are now at the end of the year, and that's why we wait till the end of the year to do this, is a totally brand new experience.
They're in a good spot.
And it's an awesome fighting game.
For the last, I think, like 4 or 5 months, it's been a pretty solid experience.
I'm waiting for the whole thing to come out so I can just buy it as a bundle because I don't want to pay for all this.
So if Jeremy, as a fighting fan, went out and got the disc for Street Fighter and put it in right now, is it a good game?
Yeah, I think he would have a good time. He would have a good time. I know.
But I mean,
if he put
Jeremy and I played a lot of Street Fighter 4, and I think we would play a lot of Street Fighter.
If he put it in at the beginning of the year, he wouldn't have had it.
But that's what I mean. Like
Jeremy
can't patch it. Jeremy can't patch it until it comes over. So is he liking the game when it came out?
Yeah, there's enough in there to actually enjoy it. My biggest beefs at launch were the online didn't work well, and it didn't have the arcade mode. Like everything else, I thought was awesome. I liked the game. I liked the single-player stories.
As long as it's certified for Jeremy Wolf.
Because like Jason started with this whole, when it came out, it was shit.
Because
basically.
everybody, like, I wanted to make it clear that I wasn't saying Street Fighter 5 was the best, because there was a lot of negative connotations when you say Street Fighter 5. Like, people don't like it. and I think it's actually okay.
And that's
It's
why
a
we're
good
here.
thing that Street Fighter didn't have much competition, is what we're saying.
No shit, dude. And pretty much one other fighting
I think it
game.
would have held up if there was something solid.
That's what we need, dude. In 2017, can we get like a brand new fighter? Like that's
We get
not,
Injustice
that's,
2.
That's not a 17 or an 18. Injustice 2 could be good. But here we are with the best fighting game of 2016, Street Fighter V. Go ahead and check it out, pick it up. Let us know what you think. Tweet us at allertonav.com. And check out our YouTube videos at youtube.com/AllertonNav Live for all the greatest games of 2016, best moments, and top 7 lists from yours truly
and let
here.
us know if there was a gem of a fighter that we missed.
Dude, if we missed it, it went way under my radar. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I'm Chad, this is Toby, and this is Jason. We're at allertonav.com. We'll see you guys next time.
Some guy could have made one in his basement and released it
I'm
online.
probably like...